Hello, how are you doing? I am in my new home now, my beautiful space. I am so, I feel like this feels like such an oasis to me, and that I don't even want to leave. I feel like the outside is inside because there's windows everywhere, and it's gorgeous here. Every one of my senses is stimulated. I have this incredible rain shower upstairs. There's windows everywhere with trees have these beautiful yellow leaves that are falling. There's hardwood floors. It smells rustic. It's in the woods. It is the epitome of peace and solitude, just beauty, pure relaxation. And I remember saying to my kids, I feel like when I get to the new house, it's going to be hard for me to like work because it's so relaxing. Like I remember when I visited, I just breathed, like exhaled a sigh, and I was just like, ah, like I just felt like I could relax. And something that my friend Marianne Dersh shared was that she shares a story with her audience every week. And I thought that I would try to switch things up and share a story with you rather than doing the weekly messages from Spirit. And I may go back to that at some point, but for now, I'm feeling really called to the storytelling. And I'm going to tell you a story today. And it started with being in Colorado. The last day of our retreat, my coach hosted a retreat for us, and it was a personal development retreat, deeply spiritual, bonding, connecting for all of us there. We did a lot of revisiting past experiences, and it was intense, definitely intense. And the last day, when everybody was saying goodbye, my coach came up to me and she said, "What's coming through?" And she was looking into my eyes when she said this, and it felt like she was looking through me, like looking into my soul, which the eyes are the window to the soul, so that makes sense. But she said, "It's time to go, warrior." And that's all she said. And something within me bubbled up, and I felt this rush of anger and heat rush through my body. And I was like, I need to get out of this room right now. And everybody's like hugging goodbye, getting ready to go to the airport. And I'm going through this emotional, intense response to my coach saying, "It's time to go, warrior." I didn't even know what it meant, but there was something about it that sent me like, is how to describe it. It was like a rocket, like something fire set under me when she said it, and I felt like I was about to burst. So I went upstairs, and my friend was packing to go back to the airport, and I told my friend, I was like, something is happening to me right now. And she put me down on her bed because I felt completely dizzy. I felt out of it. And she said, "Lay down." I laid down on her bed. I closed my eyes and I saw myself in a medic tent. It was a white tent and it looked like Native American tents, like those little teepees. And I was in a tent and I was holding my heart and I was clutching my heart and I was dying. And in my mind, I heard like dying of a broken heart. And in the vision, that friend who was there in the room was also there in that time. It felt like a past life. And she was saying, "It's going to be uncomfortable, but I need you to come back." And when she said that, I came back to the room, to the space where we were in Colorado, and this anger just rushed through me. And what I was hearing was, it felt like sacred, holy anger for people not recognizing the divine, not giving the credit where credit's due to God and to the source. And it was feeling like I was relating to Jesus in being the delivering the word of God and not being recognized, being ridiculed for it. And I was feeling what he felt in that, and the anger that came through, and feeling that, like, "Do you know who I am?" And I got really hot and all this energy rushed through me. And then I went and laid down in my bed, and everybody else went out to the next activity, or they went to the airport, and I stayed by myself at the house. And I basically just like fell asleep or whatever happened to me. I closed my eyes and I was off. And then I woke up and I downloaded light language. I started speaking in another tongue, and it felt like it sounded Asian to me, and there was like some songs in it. So it was a mix of like chanting and um, I don't know. I mean, I looked it up later, and I was like, it sounds like light language. The Arcturians came to mind. The Arcturian language, like it was like an ancient language. And what I got was like, my ego was like, oh, am I supposed to do this in my business? Am I supposed to be doing sound healing for people? And it was like, no, just like let it flow through you. And it continued for another couple of hours. It just kept coming through this language, and I recorded it because I wanted to listen to it back. And what I got later intuitively was that it was part of the awakening process, and me clutching my heart was like a heart awakening and cleansing and releasing the parts of my ego that wanted credit for what I do, that wanted to be recognized, that wanted to be put up on a pedestal, to feel special, to feel unique. And what it was my message about this isn't you. This is the divine flowing through you. You're a divine messenger of God, and you deliver the word of God. And until you understand that, we're going to put you in situations where you will not be recognized, where you will not feel seen, where you will not feel acknowledged, because it's not you. You're not meant to be. It's God. God is meant to be acknowledged. God is meant to be honored and appreciated and thanked. And you're one of many who is saying yes to the path of delivering his messages. And that's what I received. And the light language was, it was part of the process. It was like them communicating. It was almost like they were working like surgically on my body and communicating around me. And it all flowed through for a while. And that was it. It just kind of passed through, and then that was it. And then I moved into my new home here. And here I am. And I'm walking around my space, and I'm like, this looks like a holy place. It looks like I have these windows that look like altars. I have a space in the basement that looks like a yoga studio. And I'm looking at this space like, what else could this be for besides yoga? Like, this is like a yoga studio in my basement. There's a separate room where I can do Reiki. Like, it's incredible. And I know it was all planted here just for me, for this part of my journey. And because I'm saying yes to stepping more into wellness for myself and for others. And I've struggled a lot with the title and what to call myself, but it doesn't matter. And for others who want to label us and title us something that's for their benefit, so that they can understand and so that they can, I guess, comprehend you, like put you in a box in some way. And the labels are something that brings people comfort, but they don't matter. It's your energy that you exude. It's your divine purpose that is felt, regardless of what it is that you say you do. So yeah, that's my story for the week. I would love to know your thoughts, and if anything came through for you, if you've had anything similar happen, let me know. I am offering in-person and virtual healing sessions, wellness coaching, business coaching, intuitive guidance. So if you feel called to reach out to me, I do offer complimentary calls for your first call, just to get to know you and what your goals are personally, professionally, wherever you are on your journey. I'm here to listen and hold space for you and to help guide you on your ascension path. That's really what it's about, to guide you further on your ascension path and to help you see more of your gifts and allow them to come through, to shine through, and then to help serve others with those gifts and not to hoard them for yourself. So if any of that resonates with you, you're welcome to book a call with me. I will put a link below, and I hope you have a beautiful week. Bye.